This transfer rate is a little bit different. We're going to focus on Man United. Players who
A lot of them
should stay in the summer or should go. Start with a guy on loan who's done all right when he's had the chance.
He has. Listen, still hasn't scored a league goal, but I think that's been unfair to Ighalo, who, when he's called on, has shown his quality, and we saw it in the Europa League last night. I think you keep him. It gives you an option, and I think Ighalo more than happy to play second fiddle to a fit Rashford or whoever it may be. This makes sense to me.
Now, he's going to stay at the football club.
Yeah.
It depends if De Gea goes, whether or not he stays or goes out on loan again.
And De Gea also not. So let's talk about and we've had this discussion before. Now, the thing for me is, I'm happy to have Henderson in between these six for Manchester United. I think he's shown more than enough that he is ready to inherit, let's be honest, a big pair of gloves left by David De Gea, who has simply been outstanding, but has not been himself for the last couple of years. The big question with David De Gea is getting him out. And I've said that I'm not sure who takes David De Gea, this David De Gea, now with the money that he's on.
Because Man United might be willing sellers, might be, but you've got to have someone willing
Exactly.
to buy.
So unless you're willing to pick up a significant chunk of his wages, I'm not sure how you get him out the door. So let's just assume you can.
Okay.
Right? So I'm saying David De Gea will go. Again, we're making a huge assumption there.
If someone's willing to pay.
Correct. I think Henderson is ready.
Okay. Juan Mata.
Yeah. And why this one, I'm going to put him on a go, and it almost pains me. I think Juan Mata is an outstanding player.
He is. But
And under ordinary circumstances, you keep Juan Mata regardless. The issue then becomes Juan Mata is a bit part player. And I think far too good a player, far too valuable in the dressing room to be a bit part player. So Juan Mata, I think he needs to start thinking about life after Old Trafford.
okay, Phil Jones.
Yeah, you got to go.
Bye-bye. Jesse Lingard.
Yeah.
Paul Pogba.
If I'm Solskjaer or anybody involved in Manchester United, I try to keep him. I don't think he wants to stay. I think Paul Pogba is eyeing up life away from Manchester already. So now we have to. Where do I put this? I don't think he's going to be a Manchester United player come September.
But someone's got to be willing to buy him, which I think there will be.
Yeah.
But United have got to be willing to sell him.
Yes, and that I think that you'll see a lot of these kind of games between now and September, as I say, between Pogba and Raiola and Manchester United. It is an awful lot of money that they'll be asking for him as well. But if somehow they can get that done, I think he leaves. I think right now it's more likely, let me put it this way. I'll put him over here and say right now it's more likely that he goes than he stays.
Eric Bailly, centre back.
Well, now I've run out of room on the goal column.
No, you've not. It keeps going. It's magic.
Oh, does it? Okay. Where do I tap? Down here?
Anywhere you want.
Gone. Rojo, see you later.
Where's the analysis?
None needed.
Okay. Right.
Solskjaer.
He's got to be your side.
And I tell you what, right? I, like most, have felt that this is too big a job for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Picked up of late, though, so has United.
I still maintain that if it were up to me, and I've got Pochettino available, I'm going to go for Pochettino, regardless of the run that they're in right now. But as I said at the time, when he was hired full-time, after getting results, I think convinced the board, I think he did enough to be given a shot. And then the bottom kind of fell out. But now all of a sudden it's picked back up. At exactly the right time, kind of similarly phrasing to what I said about Pogba, I think it's more likely that he's the Manchester United manager come September, October than not.
Does Ole Gunnar Solskjaer have a glass ceiling as to how far he and his capabilities can take Manchester United compared to your example, Pochettino?
Yes, I think so.
And that is the one that they've got to wrestle with,
Right.
the Man United board, isn't it?
He's got the ship going in the right direction. But I still think that if you're a big name player and a lot of clubs are interested in you, the lure of playing for Solskjaer appears in comparison to many of the other managers and the bigger clubs in world football.
Big decisions to make for United, especially if they continue this recent good form.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.